Good evening. Well, welcome to Visitor Network TV, Geno TV 99. Dick Herman here, Stephen Pignato on the camera, Dennis Karen here to call today's big post-playoff game against Bristol Plymouth, and Jules Emery Pelrine with the ads. We'll hand it over to Jules and tell us all our fine sponsors will bring you the wheel of fall season.
This game and the entire fall sports season has been brought to us by our sponsors here on Visitor Network TV. Axe Screen and Window Repair, At a Glance Window Treatments, Brock Insurance, Congdon and Coleman Insurance, David Goodman Tile, Don Allen Auto Center, The Downy Flake, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Harbor Fuel Oil Company, Hingham Savings Bank, Humphreys Electric, The Enquirer and Mirror, Island Carpets, Island Lumber, Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, Joe Rapaki CPA, Cam Appliance, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Inc., Matticat Marine, Martin Burke Painting, Nantucket Airlines, Nantucket Booster Club, Nantucket Civic League, Nantucket Electric, Nantucket Insurance, Santos Ropes Removal, The Sea Grill, Stover Engineering, and T.A. Nelson Construction. Remember, you can join our sponsors here on Visitor Network TV by calling 508-825-8817 or emailing geno@genotv.com.
Thank you, Jules. And how you doing today, Dennis?
I'm doing really well, Dick. Looks like a great day for football, and we have a sort of an afternoon game, which is a little bit unusual this year.
We have not done an afternoon varsity game all year, and maybe a couple years. You know, they've turned into the nights. And this game here was supposed to be a night game when it got on the schedule. And remember, with the new playoff system, they didn't know who they were playing last week at this time. They were just going into battle with Cohasset, so they had to play Cohasset. Then they had to wait for the Blue Hills Bristol Plymouth game to come out to find out who their opponent was and where the game was. And so they found out it was Bristol Plymouth. And so the first option was to play a night game, and they said Friday or Saturday night, and the Bristol Plymouth coach, who was asking, also the AD, said, it's fine with me, go for it, and they set it for Saturday night, but then all of a sudden a few mummies and daddies at Bristol Plymouth decided that it was too late to get home, getting on a boat at 8 o'clock at night after the game, and hence their AD and their principal called our principal. You know, their man called our man, and here we are at 2 o'clock. I don't mind.
I don't mind now. Well, Dick, you know one thing. We played Bristol Plymouth for many years, and our experience is that these kids that from Bristol Plymouth are tough. You hit them, and they're going to hit you back. They're always been tough. Nantucket has, I would say, over the years, has had a head in the series, but in recent years, Bristol Plymouth has come on as a varsity team.
Yeah, they were sort of a doormat team throughout the years, 80s and 90s. I forget when they came into the league, maybe the early 80s. But when you get up to this decade, they've become formidable. They did win one Super Bowl. You see a few of them out there with the jackets on. I think it was the early 2000s, 2002, something like that there. But they're banged up. We're banged up. This time of year, everybody's banged up.
Everybody's banged up. And Bristol Plymouth is coming in with a 6-2 record. They're co-Mayflower champs with Diamond Vogue. And they lost to Blue Hills in the first round of the playoffs after they had beaten them.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough having that rematch, as you know. It doesn't happen in football too often at the high school level, but you see it. You see it in the pros a lot when teams play each other twice within the league. You know, the Patriots have to play the Jets twice in Miami. You see that second game. It's almost the advantage of the team that lost the first game has the advantage in the second game for some strange reason.
Yeah, absolutely
and
right.
Blue Hills took it to them, but the Mayflower League, large and small, all knocked out. You know, when I looked at the stand, the Division VI format, and the teams that were in it last August, right away what jumped out at me was Millis. Why is Millis in there? They play in a Division V league, but for some strange reason they got put into Division VI South tournament. And I right then and there in August, I picked them to win it all. And here they go. They're going to be going to Cohasset next Saturday. Cohasset's had a fine season. They handled us last week, but I'm going to still say Millis is going to go up to Cohasset next Saturday and knock them off.
Yeah, the Clippers they played very well against Nantucket last week. Seemed that they could do pretty much anything they wanted with their offensive ground game. So. You know, today's matchup could be very, very interesting. I think it will be, Dick.
I think this game is important for the Wheelers because Nantucket coming into this game 4-4, it gets them above 500, but also if you look at their record, they're 4-4. They're 0-3. They're 0-3 against teams that made the playoffs. They lost to Mashpee, they lost to Upper Cape, and naturally they lost to Cohasset. So a win today would be the first team they beat that's made the playoffs. They're 4-1 against everybody else. Although that game that we did 2 weeks ago against West Bridgewater, I sort of consider that a semi-playoff game because whoever won that week advanced. So that was probably their best in victory of the year, beating West Bridgewater. So today they like to beat a seeded team. They haven't beat. As I say, they're 0-3 against the 8 seeded teams that made it into Division 6.
And also, you know, now you're looking at the season record, and the Whalers are 4 and 4. You'd like to win. We'd like to have a winning season, and now they come down. They're gonna have to play against a tough team today, tough team next week, and then the Vineyard. I mean,
yeah, they got an 11 game schedule, so you got to win 6 to have a winning season this year. So
they need 2 wins out of 3 games.
You need 2 out of 3. As you say, you lose today, then you got to win the last 2. You win today, then you still got a little wiggle room.
Yeah, you do.
The Island Cup is going to become the focus naturally, being out of the playoffs. But I think today's a big game. Portions of today's game.
This game brought to us by Don Allen Auto Center, still Nantucket's only full-service dealership and maintenance center. Now offering quick lane service, no appointment needed for oil changes and other services. Also offering 24-hour towing and roadside assist at 228-0134 or visit donallenford.com. Brock Insurance, Albert G. Brock Insurance Company, wishing each and every student the very best year. Brock Insurance is here to provide you with all of your needs at 228-0104. Brock Insurance.
Thank you, Jules. We'll take a short break and be back with the kickoff. Okay, we're getting ready here for the kickoff. Nantucket won the toss, Dennis, but we saw them defer it, so they can take the ball in the second half. Bristol Plymouth's going to take the ball, but surprisingly, Nantucket took the win here in the first period.
Yeah, it's true. That is surprising, but they did. So, and the win, by the way, it's going to be quite a factor.
We saw that the last time we were here with West Bridgewater.
Right.
You know, trying to punt right here in front of us. They're about the 48-yard line, if I remember correctly.
Maybe Nantucket will try and throw the ball quite a bit today.
One of the guys that's a little dinged up for Nantucket is the kicker, Quinn Town. He's certainly a weapon. We saw that, a field goal that day, a couple of field goals last week against Cohasset. So that'll be a weapon if he can't kick.
And he's not kicking off either. Number 68 for Nantucket is Matt Correa.
This kickoff brought to us by
T.A. Nelson Construction, located in Osterville. Call 508-428-7801 or email tanelson@tanelson.com.
Not a bad return there. A low kick and get down there, but the kid fielded it cleanly and gets it out to about the 34-yard line. Not a bad return for BP with the win there.
Colin McGrath carried the ball for Bristol BP, and he is also the quarterback. Now, would you have your quarterback back there and running back the?
Not usually. No, not usually.
Yeah.
I know when I was coaching, the only place the quarterback went was behind the center. That was it. And after that, he stood
no defense.
Didn't play any defense. No special teams.
No, nothing like that. But
I think he even had to ask permission to have a drink of water.
All right, we got 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. And right away, good job by Nantucket. Number 54, Mr. Holgate.
The 30 to 32, so he's 2nd and 8.
Jonathan Holgate with the tackle, linebacker, senior.
So Nantucket setting up.
Okay, here we go. 2nd down and a long 8 yards.
The wind, a little cross breeze going at Bristol Plymouth. They were throwing some passes in practice, but I don't think they're going to.
And they're going to go with the sweep to number 4, and he's going to get to the outside. Fairly good gain.
It looked like he had some cut-up room there. He didn't cut up. He swept it wide out there.
Travis Demby was the ball carrier for Bristol Plymouth, and we got a 3rd down and about 5, Dick.
3rd and 5 for the. They still the technicians. The technicians.
Craftsman, Dick. Craftsman.
That was close.
Yeah. You were real close, Dick.
Craftsmen's, technicians. They're all in the same ball.
All right, here we go. 3rd down. And they're going to go back. He's going to throw. And he's go up, one up top to number 44, overthrown. And that will bring up a punt, 4th down.
Yeah, the Nantucket almost had a. Nantucket almost had a sack there, but the quarterback did get it off. Kid was open, though.
Yeah, David Brenny was the tender receiver.
Here's the first punt into the wind. The wind is not as strong as it was that day against West Bridgewater, but it really affected the game. First snap like this was over the center's head. This one's low.
And Dylan O'Connor going to make the corner. Great run back by Dylan O'Connor.
What a job by Dylan there, Dennis. It was a wobbly kick, one of the ones that you usually get away from, but the ball just took the nice Nantucket bounce and went right to him. And all of a sudden there was a wall set up there.
Yeah, Dylan really has come alive this year for the Whalers. It's the senior year.
He's one of the true stars of this team here.
Okay, here we go.
Nantucket's going to throw here, Dennis.
Yeah,
Looks like.
Yeah. I knew they're going to they're going to go to Dylan O'Connor on the corner. Makes a deke and gets outside. Oh, nice job by Dylan O'Connor. You see him put a fake on the DN?
What a move there, right around the defensive end. They should have had him in the backfield. Gets around the corner. Big play for Nantucket here in the first quarter.
And we got a 1st and 10.
Island Pharmacy, 122 Pleasant Street. Visit islandrx.com or call 228-6400 Island Pharmacy.
Well, no huddle here, Dennis. They're really trying to pick it up.
And in motion, Travis Denby.
The first time we've seen Travis Denby this year.
Yeah.
Freshman. So we knew there were some injuries and some Whalers out, so we're asking young kids to step up.
And we got a 2nd down and 8 on the ball spot on a 24-yard line of the Craftsman of Bristol Plymouth. Okay. And O'Connor gonna get the ball, cuts it up inside. Real nice gain. Close.
Gets it down closer to 10, Dennis. They're having a hard time tackling him. He's low and shifty, and he's moving right through inside and outside.
Okay, we got a 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Nantucket moving the ball pretty well, Dick. And again, they have the wind at their back, so they can throw or run.
Okay, 6 minutes ago here in the first quarter.
And this time it's not going to go anywhere. They lose. Balls. Nice job by number 55.
I heard the coach over here behind me, Dennis, the scout coach of Bristol Plymouth, saying keep the sweep going with the motion guys. So they're not going to let Dylan run free out there now.
Cody Carter with the tackle. Cody Carter for Bristol Plymouth. So we got a 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the 12-yard line.
I think it's 17.
17. Oh, there it is. Oh, 17-yard line.
Going this way, going our way.
And up the middle, Andrew Ray. And he gets hit hard, but he makes...
He gets back all that he lost on the previous play, plus more. He's going to get it down inside the 10. Let's see where they mark.
They around the 7-yard line.
7, maybe the 8, so it's going to bring it up 3rd and probably 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, Dick.
They lost 5, right.
Okay, here again, he's got the option to throw the ball. Okay, let's, again, there's no back in the backfield other than got motion. And Ray's going to go back to pass. Looking. Incomplete.
In and out of Bristol. He threw it right at the Bristol Plymouth defender there. He saw a blue shirt open, but the defender came right in front of it, and he would have been galloping a little bit if he held on to that.
Okay, and we got a 4th down.
I heard Quintown was hurt, but I see him going onto the field. Looks like they are to try a field goal there.
Okay, yep, there he is.
Could be a fake too.
Could be. Dylan O'Connor's the backup quarterback.
If your kick is hurt, the other team doesn't know about it. Perfect time to try a fake.
Dylan O'Connor to hold. 26-yard field goal.
It's going to be a 26-yarder.
And it's wide. Wide to the right, Dick.
Bristol Plymouth stops the Nantucket drive, so both teams have had a played 4.5 minutes. We have played 5.5 minutes, 4.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Island Variety at 5 Freedom Square. Island Variety at Freedom Square, offering gifts and accessories, toys, party favors, decorations for all ages and occasions. Call 228-6883 or visit islandvariety.com.
Okay, we got 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. And we're going to go with the quarterback who's going to sweep. Quarterback keeper. Probably gets maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Not much there. Nantucket would like another 3 and out here to get the ball back with the wind behind them. Bristol Plymouth gets any side of a drive here, 1 or 2 first downs. They could eat up the remaining ticks on the clock here in the first quarter. Again, Nantucket venturing up to play in Mayflower Lodge. Since they're split apart, there hasn't been that many Mayflower Lodge, Mayflower Small matchups.
Here we go. 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 8 from the 22-yard.
And we're going to go with a toss sweep. And at 34, gets the corner.
Wow, he broke a tackle there.
8 Robert. Sweep.
Nate Lieberwitz made a touchdown-saving tackle there to get him out of bounds, but
Number 15, right in front
but
of
the first tackle I had him right at the line of scrimmage, and he just busted right through him. Tough run there.
Biggest play of the game so far.
And that gets BP right about where they wanted on this drive. Get the ball out near midfield, even if they have to give it up.
Ball's at the 49-yard line of Bristol Plymouth. And we're going to go with a crossbuck wide open.
And he's going to go.
No flags on the field.
A 52-yarder there.
Jones at the carry.
So a 52-yarder, and BP is on the board. And we see a BP mascot down here. We see a dog wearing a BP jersey. It's a good-looking dog. So maybe we'll call them the BP Hounds. All right, BP's chance for the extra point.
We're going to go for 2. Colin McGrath, Colin Singles, going to go to sweep.
Holding.
And they're not going to get in.
Wow. They mauled the Nantucket defensive end. They dragged them down pretty much. No flag came out.
Lieberwitz on the tackle for Nantucket.
I see our mascot over there, Steven. Can you pick up our mascot over there? Cheering the Wheelers on. First home football game for the unnamed guy. And we're going to call him Wally for now until he gets an official name. And that big touchdown upcoming kickoff brought to us by
Nantucket Airlines. We're all about this island. Call 1-800-635-8787 or visit nantucketairlines.com. Just 15 minutes between Nantucket and the Cape. Nantucket Airlines. Manica Marine, with storm season coming, are you ready? Offering sales, service, and storage services. 20 North Cambridge Street in Matica, servicing Nantucket for over 40 years as the island's only full-service marina. Call 228-1163 or visit manicamarine.com.
Well, after holding BP quiet for, what, 5 downs, on 2 downs, BP goes about 75 yards.
Yeah, two big runs by Bristol Plymouth, and Jones with the carry for a 52-yard touchdown run.
Well, Bristol Plymouth came right back. An 80-yard drive, they lead 6-0.
They're going to be kicking off to the Wales. Again, they're kicking into the wind.
The good thing about it is Nantucket should get decent field position, still has enough time to answer. BP missed the extra point, so they have a 6th.
Sonny with the carry for Nantucket. And he's brought down. Good field position for the Wales.
Good field position. Sonny not quite sure what to do with it, and the big thing is he didn't fumble it. That front wall there does not get to see too many of them kicked at him, and Sonny did a little dancing, a little jumping around, but got, as you say, got Nantucket decent field positions. They're going to start this drive at the 37, 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. Nantucket trailing 6-0. They really had to revamp this offense. You know, I don't know, all the guys are out today, but certainly I don't see any of the Phillips who've been running the ball all year for them.
Travis Denby with the carry. That's to the 40. Gain of about 4.
Now he came up, and we were supposed to do a JV game on Tuesday, and that's on hold right now. And there's one of the reasons right there. Number 4, Travis Denby, is brought up to the varsity for today's game, and all of a sudden we see him playing a significant part in this game.
Okay, here we go. Denby standing next to Andrew Ray. And back to pass is Ray.
Wide open. Oh, wide open. Leverett wide open. And that's a la the Gronk going down the middle, and Brady floats one over his head. Even Brady floats him over the head.
Hey, if you touch it, you should be able to catch it, right?
I agree with you. Anything I touched, I held on to. They didn't throw to me too often. One of the reasons my number was 75. That's one of the reasons they didn't throw to me too often. It's illegal to throw to 75.
All right. And O'Connor's going to try to get outside, cuts it back in. He is stymied.
I would like to note though that I did get an interception. You don't see a number 75 defensive tackle get an interception very often, but I held on to that one.
I wish I was there for that then.
Well, I don't think I had it on film. I don't even know if they had film then. Super 8.
Oh, it was before Super 8.
16 millimeter? 16 millimeter. All right, Nantucket has to punt here.
And gets off a good punt. They're going to have to roll.
Kicks in Nantucket.
Ball down to the 19-yard line.
So BP will be starting this drive at the 19, 1:25 to go in the first period, leading 6-0.
This portion of the game brought to us by Fairgrounds Restaurant. Pudley says nothing better than wings, a beverage, and football at Fairgrounds. 15 HD screens to catch all the favorite action. Serving lunch, dinner, kids menu, and pizza. Takeout available 7 nights a week. Family restaurant and sports bar located at 27 Fairgrounds Road. Call 228-4095. Pudley's Pub and Fairgrounds Restaurant.
Well, we want to give our best to Gino over there. We hope he's not in the eye of the storm. He's over in that part of the world where the big typhoon is blowing through the Philippines. Gino was over there on Monday. I talked to him on Monday. And and we went a whole period about talking about them Boston Red Sox.
Oh, I know.
What a fine end to a great season. They brought to everyone here in the New England area. Go Red Sox, and we love them.
And the other night they clinched.
The night they clinched, yeah.
That was a big night.
Big night back in September. But there was amazing run in the playoffs, and Big Poppy deservingly the MVP. But I want to make one point after this play on somebody else on the roster.
Okay, here we go. It's going to go to number 4, Jones again. Jones gets outside.
Uh-oh. He's gone. Now they're going to say he stepped out. They're going to say he stepped out right over there, and Nantucket got a break there.
He was gone. He turned it in. He has another gear, Dick.
He does, and once he turned that corner, he just flew by people, and for Nantucket's sake, luckily he stepped out of bounds. Getting back to that one point, John Lester. I know MVP is David Poppy, Big Poppy, and he deserves it, but John Lester, pitches game 1 against the Ace, wins it. Pitches game 5 against the Ace, wins it again. In between game 1 and game 5, St. Louis wins 2 out of 3, steals home field from us. Without John Lester, we might not be here either.
What about Koji?
Koji, the closer, he's another one.
All right, Jones again. Going to get outside, bounces it outside, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds.
Boy, Nantucket does not have any answer for his speed right now.
And he's going to be out for a first down. And we got the end of the first period now.
So all of a sudden, the speed of Jones is really taking it to the wheels right now. And at the end of one quarter, it's Bristol Plymouth 6, your Nantucket Whalers 0.
Killen Real Estate, located at 10 Easy Street. Call the office at 228-0976. Killen Real Estate. The Sea Grill, where all the locals go for great fish and excellent seafood. 45 Sparks Avenue, right next to Stop and Shop. Call 508-325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com. Joe Rapaki, CPA, small firm, big difference, helping self-employed people on Nantucket with their taxes for over 15 years. Call 228-9090. Joe Rapaki, CPA. Santos Rubbish Removal says, "Go Whalers, we clean up the island." Enquire and Mirror, Nantucket's newspaper, since 1821, now available on ac.net or call 228-0001 for all the news fit to print. Enquire and Mirror.
This game was played Saturday afternoon. If you're watching it on TV, either Saturday night or Monday night, there's a JV game scheduled for Tuesday, but it could be postponed due to lack of numbers on the Nantucket side. I heard they're down on numbers. We'll find out about that Tuesday.
All right, ball goes right up the middle, and nice job by Nantucket that time. 7-4. Nantucket. Nate Roderick brought down by 2.5.
Nantucket's winning the battle, tackle to tackle, Dennis. It's just Jones on the outside.
Second down, on the tackle last time. The ball on Nantucket.
Nantucket certainly has a beefy defensive line, and they pretty much hold everything tackle to tackle. Right now it's hurting them with some speed on the outside, especially number 4, Jones. They got to find a way to corral him.
Lumpton is a 310-pounder. And they're going to go with the pick in the middle. And Jones is going to go.
He's in. He went in! Bull trap!
Oh. They're marking him out. They're marking him out at the 1-foot line there, and the BP
I have to agree. He was in.
the BP coach up here is furious, but he probably has a right, as you say, Dennis, to be furious.
He knocked the pylon over.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And they're going to mark the ball at the 1-yard line.
You can't get it much closer to the goal line than that and not have it go in.
Wow.
Quarterback sneak. So a quarterback sneak gets it right in there, so it became immaterial, even though they didn't give him the touchdown on a long run, which I think you thought was in, and I sure thought. I could see the angle through the side window here. It looked like the ball was going right over the pylon there, but one kid loses a touchdown, the other kid gets one, and so life is like that. What you get gets taken away, and you earn it another way. But the big thing for Nantucket is they're now down 12-0. They got to find a way to get some offense here going today.
Yeah, they're going to stop Jones. He's really tough. All right, they're going to go for 2 again. And Jones is going to go.
Hand off to Jones.
This guy. Who is this guy?
And the point is no good.
Oh, they're saying no good. I thought I saw the ball in the end zone again there. So
The coaching staff is a little upset about
the
that.
BP coaching staff is not happy with the spotting of the ball. And the spotting of the ball is brought to us by
Go Whalers from Island Lumber at 1 Pulpus Road. Rain or shine, Island Lumber is always on time. Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, over 35 years of dependable service, available 24 hours a day at 228-2411, located at 26 Macy Lane above the airport gas station. Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation.
Dennis. Do you have that red handkerchief that you usually carry with you? Can you throw it out the window? See if we can get. You turned in your red handkerchief. Now you kept yours in your back pocket. Belichick keeps his in his sock. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ball spot on the 40-yard line. Bristol Plymouth with a 12-0 lead. 8:55 left in the second period.
Onside kick. Whoa! In. Wow. Talk about going for the. Talk about going for the juggler. You're up 12-0. You get the wind at your back.
You know, I don't know about that call there.
That was a strange one. They're thinking Nantucket might be asleep. I don't know, but
Nice job by Verkamp, and he fell on it right away.
I could see if you're going into the wind, but with the wind at your back, the assistant coach over here was saying, "Who made that call?" So he doesn't know where it came from either.
All right, Sonny going in motion, and they're going to give the ball to number 4. Travis Kendi up the middle. And he gets about a half a yard.
Yeah, Nantucket's got to find a way to get something going here.
Yeah, I think they'll probably open it up. Second down.
Who's got him? So it's 2nd and 9. Nantucket's been in this position before.
They're going to throw it, and Andrew Ray is hit. And he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to call it a sack, even though he fights his way back to the line of scrimmage. They had him in the backfield. He almost stepped up into that pocket. If he was about a half a step quicker, if he did step up into that pocket, he could have taken right off here.
So we got a third down at 9.
This portion of the game brought to us by Congdon & Coleman Insurance Agency, located at 57 Main Street, established 1931. Richard, James, and William Congdon are ready waiting for you, specializing in personal and commercial lines of insurance. Call 228-0344 or 1-800-425-0344. Congdon & Coleman Insurance.
A little bit of a screen pass here. We're momentarily off air as we're dealing with the 50-50 here. Gina Duart's up here selling us the 50-50, and
I think you and I have a good chance today.
we have a good, yeah.
Only the two of us buying tickets.
There's a little bit of a crowd coming in. It's not the same as a night game. A little bit of a crowd here. As Nantucket's got to punt it away, 4th and long. Only about a 22-yard punt with the wind in their face there.
It looks like Bristol Plymouth's getting stronger as we go along there.
Yeah, they get that one strong back, and with Nantucket's injuries, we don't see them with a one strong back. They got to find a way to get some offense. It's still early here, but as this game is played out, we've only played about 12 minutes so far. But as this is played out, BP with Jones, we don't have an answer for Jones here at all.
Okay, ball's going to go to number 34. Robert.
Okay, first there. Whenever they give the ball to anybody else other than number 4, Dennis, Nantucket is in the game. It's the Jones guy that is hurting him, and his last run there went for about 50 yards, even though he's pushed out at the 1. That was on a little about buck up the middle. They faked it one way, come right back up the middle.
Yeah, little misdirection.
Little misdirection, and that's when Nantucket's been strong in the middle of the line, but they had them faked out on that play.
All right, Robert is the sophomore catch, number 34, the fullback. They're going to go with a quick pitch, and they got the corner. He's going to cut it up. And Jonathan Holgate with the tackle, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, this. All right, here we go. Let's go. We might have a flag. No, he's signaling it up. All right, no flag. The sign of a good runner is to go forward after he's tackled. He picked up another 5 yards after they got their hands on him. And two Nantucket guys had their hands on him. But he still went forward another 5 yards to pick up the first down.
There's some good backs this year, Dick.
We have.
Yeah. All right. The slot right formation. Gonna throw. Good job.
Oh.
Nice job.
Ball came out. No, they're whistling.
Broken up for huge loss.
Holgate in the blitz. Comes right in and gets Colin McGrath. Pins him for a huge loss.
Yeah, the ball came up, but well after the whistle. I heard the whistle blow before he was even thrown forward. They're marking him up actually 2 or 3 yards from where he was thrown down and where when the ball came out. Nantucket would have liked the ball to come out on that, but it didn't.
Second and about.
Well, we saw something there that might be the answer for stopping this offense.
Right. He picked a great time to blitz. And they're going to go up
Again.
52. Jake Pearl, the tackle.
This time Pearl slides through, so they're alternating there. Holgate and then Pearl, and it's worked. So that's a good sign there for the Whalers. If they can find a way to slow down this BP offense, they can get themselves back in the game here.
Third down. At least 25.
Yeah, I got it 3rd and 25, right.
Looking for a screen. They're coming. Wheels get back. And Jones gets outside, still on his feet. And he gets back almost to the line.
He picks up about 12, 13. And it's going to bring up 4th and about 14, though. So BP will have to punt here.
Number 9, Colin McGrath, is the punt. Nice defensive stand by the Whalers.
Yeah, a good answer after BP had moved it on.
Wait a minute. They're going to take a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
There's a timeout on the field.
So Nantucket called the time. BP was going to call the timeout. So they Nantucket calls the timeout. Timeout on the field.
This break in the action brought to us by Nantucket Boosters Club. Meeting every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. CPS Room 20, 10 Surfside Road. Always looking for more hands and new ideas. Nantucket Boosters Club. Island Pharmacy, nobody does it better. Call ahead at 228-6416 with your prescription refill numbers, and your items will be ready and waiting for you when you arrive. 122 Pleasant Street, across from Stop and Shop. You can always call 228-6400 for all your home health needs. Island Pharmacy.
So it looked like they still maybe going for it, Dennis, surprisingly.
I think so, Dick. And they're good. Quick kick.
Quick kick, all right.
And Leibowitz picks it up. By the first line. And he's hit rough.
Good job, though, by Leibowitz to get that. A little bit dangerous, but it worked.
Ryan Raposa, the captain for Bristol Plymouth, made the tackle.
He avoids the first tackle as the hit brought him down, but he never put his knee down. He put his hand down and kept his balance, and then picked up another 3 or 4 yards. 3:42 to go here in the half. Nantucket's down. They need to get a drive going here, Dennis. Even if they get any points out of it, they got to get a drive going here to show that they can move the ball.
Exactly, no doubt about it. Okay, ball's on the 35-yard line. All Nantucket, first and 10. We've got motion, Sarni with the carry. It's outside, and he's stopped. Oh, he's still on his feet. Sonny's tough to bring down.
Yeah, he runs a long way there, but it's all parallel to the line of scrimmage, and gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, then fights and gets it back up to the line of scrimmage. So all that running, and it's still second, and you maybe it's less than 10, but only by about a ball length less than 10.
All right, here we go. Second down and 10. And throw.
Wide open. Nate Leibowitz, a 65-yard pass from Ray, just what the doctor ordered there, Dennis.
No doubt about it. They threw that pass before, and it was overthrown. They came back to it. Leibowitz was wide open.
Yeah. And I was just noticing, just before that play started, Quinn Town went over and picked up the ball and started getting ready for a possible field goal. But now he's ready for a extra point. So good planning on Quinn's part.
All right, so the score now is 12-6.
So a 65-yarder. I think that's the longest pass play of the year. It's not Quinn Town. It's 24. So Quinn must be hurt.
Got it up and got it. Barely.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's good. Oh, they got a flag in the field.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a flag. Let's see.
Offside on somebody. Offside on BP. So he could take it from the 1.5, which I would probably refuse. Never take the point off the board. No, refuse that and take it on the kickoff. So we have a kickoff coming up. Bristol Plymouth 12, Nantucket 7.
That Whaler score brought to us by Nantucket Airlines. After 20 years, we're not going anywhere except Hyannis. Call 1-800-635-8787 or 228-6234. Also visit nantucketairlines.com for schedules, fares, reservations, and other information. Nantucket Airlines, we're all about this island. Sea Grill offering 9 at 9 entire bar menu for only $9 Friday and Saturday night, 9 to 10 o'clock. 45 Sparks Avenue, 325-5700, Sea Grill.
Well, it's turning into an exciting game now with us on the board, but, you know, big plays on both sides of the ball. They're none bigger than that. And, you know, just what Nantucket wanted to do was get some points. They didn't take a lot of time off the clock, but they got some points. Now you can go and play some defense and maybe go into get a halftime.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
This coach up here is out of the world there with his yelling.
How you guys doing? Okay, all right.
Now Town is kicking off, so surprising he didn't kick the extra point.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a ball! Now, McGrath, the quarterback, sort of cuts in front of Jones, the running back. Kind of strange, Dennis. Kind of strange. You think the quarterback would realize that Jones... Go ahead, Jonesy, take it, Jones, and take off.
Okay, but they're students, Dick. They're young.
They're young. But the coaches are old, and they're doing a lot of yelling at each other.
All right, we got a 1st and 10. Ball is on the 35-yard line of Bristol Plymouth.
Well, Nantucket didn't get the turnover there, but they'd love to get one here in this series.
And they're going to go inside. Nice job by Nantucket. Lunsford in on the tackle.
Yeah. You gotta force Jones inside. You can't let him turn the corner. Keep him tackle to tackle, and you got plenty of big bodies there to bring him down. So we have 2nd and 7.
One receiver out, overthrown. McGrath takes a hit.
Yeah, a little bit of a bootleg there, fakes it, and then rolls out with the ball behind him. And Nantucket didn't bite for it. Nantucket had enough defenders down the field. And as you say, he just avoided a sack.
So we got a 3rd down and 7. That's a good place to be, Dick. Have your defense have their offense in 3rd and long.
Yeah, you'd like to see a blitz here again. They've been successful in that recently, and force them into a punt.
And a quick pitch to Broderick, and nice job by. Oh no! Good job by the Whalers.
What a job by the defense on that one.
Got his hands on him and came back and made it happen.
And with 1:43 to go, Nantucket calls a quick timeout here. Timeout brought to us by.
Are you ready for some football? Go Whalers from Fairgrounds Restaurant, 27 Fairgrounds Road, right next to Pudley's Pub. Serving from 11:30 a.m. to midnight. Takeout available, the full menu 7 nights a week. Servicing all year round. 228-4095, Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub.
Jules had a fumble on that play.
I recovered quickly. I dove on it.
We don't want any papers blown away though. Sunday we were doing a game, all our papers were blown away in the mini squall we had on the soccer field.
All right, timeout. It's 1:43 left. Dick, what do you do?
Well, Nantucket called that timeout. They just called the timeout to stop the clock. Then all of a sudden BP called its team over there to take advantage of the full timeout. They probably want to talk about it more than the Whalers. They got to punt the ball, whether they line up and do the quick kick or whether they line up in the legitimate punting formation. They can't go for it here. They cannot go for it.
Right now, I think the Whalers have gotten the momentum. If you're looking for momentum swings, I think the Whalers have picked up theirs.
Oh yeah, of all sports, football has momentum swings that are unparalleled than any other. And when they happen, the other team can't do anything about it.
Okay, Colin McGrath kicking from about the 6-yard line. And gets the ball up. Hit the kicker! All right, then we get a ball set up. All right, nice job by Dylan O'Connor.
Well,
About the 40-yard line.
Nantucket got a big break on that, Dennis, as one of the defenders ran into the kicker, but he just stood there and looked at him. What I'm saying is he just stood there and looked at him. If he goes down, they might have got the flag.
Okay, the Whalers got outstanding field position. 30-yard line.
1:32, I believe they have at least 3 timeouts. So there's plenty of time. They got to pick up some yards, or they got to pick up 30 yards for the TD.
All right, back pass. Down the middle, it's going to be incomplete. And they had 3 receivers, 3 D-backs on number 15. They went with that pass down the middle.
Well, if they had 3
He didn't have time to look around. All right, and good job by number 53, Bristol Plymouth.
they're going to say it's a fumble. No fumble.
Ryan Raposa made the stop for Bristol Plymouth.
Yeah. He was down well before the ball came out. Bristol Plymouth wrestled the ball away from him. And,
That was a losing play. They lost about 6 on the play.
yeah.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Coach is yelling, watch the screen.
Watch the screen. I'd watch Leverett in the middle again.
And they're going to roll right. And Ray could run it.
Why you stopping, bro?
Goes down the middle of the corner.
Oh, touchdown! Unbelievable.
Score for Nantucket. Beautiful pass.
35-yarder. Ray bought some time, got outside, and O'Connor did the right thing. He broke the pattern and broke free like you see in NFL games. He got his hand up, and Ray hit awkward catch. It was an awkward catch. He was turning one way, and the ball was coming back the other way. He got his hands up there and held on to it. Good hands by O'Connor.
Nantucket is taking the lead.
Kick is good. It ain't pretty, but it's good.
Whatever works is good.
So about 4 minutes ago, it looked like Nantucket was completely out of this game, and all of a sudden they come back and score 2 long touchdowns on passes and 2 extra points and have a 14-12 lead.
Channel 99 and Visnet.tv, Visitor Network TV, always in season. Give a call 508-825-8817 or email gino@ginotv.com to join our sponsors of Whaler Sports here on Visitor Network TV. Don Allen Auto Center, located on Pulpus Road, with a wide variety of brand new as well as certified pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Quick lane service, no appointment necessary for oil changes and other services. DonAllenFord.com or 228-0134 for 24-hour towing and roadside assist. Don Allen Auto Center.
All right, you don't want to do anything crazy here with 43 seconds, either team.
No, that's true.
You don't want to put it into the hands of number 4. I'd kick it away from him.
Number 4 was definitely, he's a marquee running back, that's for sure.
I'd kick it away from him. Because he gets up any steam, he can go all the way, as we've seen a couple times here today. And they're keeping it away from him.
Dick, they must be listening to you.
All right, they're going to have decent field position here. It's going to be at the 47, so they're going to have 37 seconds to run a couple here. They get the wind at the back. Let's see if they can throw. But the wind hasn't affected Nantucket at all.
No, the wind actually has died down a little bit. But boy, it's getting cold, Dick.
It is. Tomorrow's supposed to be all right, and in the middle of the week, it's supposed to get real frigid. But all right is just a term that means it goes up 5 degrees.
All right, first down, and we got motion.
We got too many guys in the backfield. There's too many guys in the backfield. Where's the flag? Yeah, there it is.
Good job by Nantucket.
Yeah, they have 5. They have 5 guys in. They have 5 guys in the backfield.
Holgate and Pearl on the tackle, and we got an offside.
Well, I don't know why they brought the ball back to the line of scrimmage, because Nantucket could have accepted the play. The
Legal procedure. They picked the flag up.
no flag?
Picked it up. Inadvertent, Dick.
That's not inadvertent. Why is the ball back at the line of scrimmage? They tackled him in the backfield.
Wait a minute. We got a timeout.
Nantucket's got a question now. Why is the ball back to the line of scrimmage? Didn't they tackle him 3 yards deep in the backfield? What the heck is going on? We have a 20-second timeout.
T.A. Nelson Construction, Main Street in Osterville. Visit tanelson.com or call 428-7801. Also email tanelson@tanelson.com. Quality building and remodeling, custom designs, T.A. Nelson Construction.
All right, they're going to get the ball to Jones again. They're fake.
Fake.
Good job by the Whalers are getting really stubborn, Matt. We're going camping in the tackle.
Well, the big guy there, too.
75 for Nantucket.
BP takes another timeout, so with 11 seconds, they'll get off this play. But I don't understand.
75 is Taylor Gully.
Gully. Taylor doing a good job.
Third down and 10. The ball's going nowhere.
Well, you got to be.
11 seconds left. You got to be careful.
You don't want to throw an interception here.
Let's see what they do.
I'd give it to number 4 in a sweep.
And McGrath's going to throw it. Runs it down the middle. And almost intercepted. Number 13 for Nantucket, whose number we do not have.
I don't have 13 on my roster. There must be a JV coming up.
Nice job by number 13, whoever you are.
Yeah. A few of the JVs addressed today. That's why the Tuesday JV game, which we were planning to do on TV 99, is possibly on hold because of they're going to check and see if they have enough players to play the game. They might try to reschedule it, but you know, once you lose a game like that this late in the year, JV level, Blue Hills is supposed to come down here. They're not going to want to come down here next week, you know.
Okay, last play of the half, and they're going to go with the McGrath's going to roll out, And he's going to throw it down the middle. And
It's caught on a deflection. There's no time left on the clock. So we have played one half here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. It's your Nantucket Whalers 14, Bristol Plymouth 12.